Well, it has been a long week. I know it's been a little bit since I've updated anything or posted anything, but we got a new Battlefield 5 trailer. Let me turn this down because it's going to be... If you haven't seen it already, go check it out. It is super awesome. So I guess I'm going to do a bit of a trailer breakdown. I didn't really plan to do one, but looking at it, you can see we got some... what is it? Panzer tanks. It's looking... very Saving Private Ryan here. I believe that this is on Rotterdam because Devastation of Rotterdam. And you can see just how awesome this stage looks. I mean, the detail, the boats and the little trolleys and such. I mean, that is just going to be absolutely awesome. Especially if, and later in the trailer may confirm that this bridge can be devastated or can be, blown up or whatever. But you can kind of see that there's cafes and little details, and I love the little details that they put into this kind of stuff. All right, showing some actual gameplay, jumping out of windows, pretty awesome. Now let's take a look real quick. I haven't really. We've got a couple of sights on the weapons here. So right here is a support gun. Looking thing, LMG, and it kind of looks like it's got very similar to the Battlefield 1 kind of AA sights that they would slap onto the support weapons there. Of course, you got a grenade launcher. The noob tube is back. It looks like it's on a kind of a bolt action there, like a Lee Enfield looking sort of thing. I could be wrong, but that's kind of what it looks like. So here we kind of have what looks to be kind of like a red dot. And if you go back to, I hate to make this comparison, but Call of Duty World War II had it looks very similar to the red dot, quote unquote, that they used there. And this kind of looks like the, I can't remember what it's called. It's an LMG though. But yeah, so a little bit of a red dot action there. Pretty awesome. That is going to be sweet. It looks like a 3-shot shotgun, like a double barrel, but there's 3 barrels. And you can see kind of the destruction of this building. So here comes the V2, V1 rocket, one of the Vs, coming in to just absolutely waylay this building coming up. But you can see there's not Panzer, but just tanks all over this place. Now I don't know if this is all costume stuff. If this radio can do anything, it may just be what you equipped your character. It's like, oh, I want him to have a radio on his back, or if you can actually call stuff in. Maybe he's the squad leader or something. I don't know. Also, wait, real quick, I just want to make sure. Was there a no parking sign? There is. Is that a no parking sign right there? Am I crazy? I don't know. So it just absolutely destroys, and you can kind of see, in a way, it looks like it levolutionizes. It's a levolution. The bridge is completely destroyed. I don't know if that's an actual thing that will happen, but I'm going to assume possibly. There's a boat there, for crying out loud. So maybe the explosion will be so big it will affect a massive part of the map itself. Some awesome gameplay here. So here we got another kind of looking, I don't know if that's like a 3x scope or something, but it's magnified. So I really like the way this looks. It's just kind of a magnifying glass with some crosshairs in it, and it's very, very interesting. But I like that. I like that sight. It's pretty awesome. Throw it on a machine gun. If you haven't watched this trailer in its entirety without me commentating it or anybody else commentating it, you absolutely should, because it is just... It's a banger, dude. This looks awesome. Running around on the tank, just mowing people up. And then we get the planes. Oh, look at how massive this look at the detail here. Just swampland. There's the bridge. This was obviously from the first trailer, I think, that they released, the Operation Market Garden stuff. And it just looks so good, especially if you can traverse. I think is that a flag right there? Maybe. It just looks so wide open. Great for air. Like, I'm really gonna get into airplanes, I think, in this next one. Dogfights and stuff. You got people crossing. Okay, so these are tanks, little tanks, and people just trudging through the mud. It looks pretty wide open. Okay, and we got, I'm guessing this is the Car 98, but you can, it seems, have a no scope on it. I don't know if they've really released or talked about the full customizations, if you can, or if they're going back to the old model of Battlefield 1 where it's pre-selected, you know, scout, marksman, or sniper, marksman, and infantry settings or whatever. But I like to see that you can go iron sights. Sweet slow-mo there. Okay, so here's another map that they're showing off. So really in this Gamescom trailer, they were showing off 4 or 5 different maps or something. This looks very deserty. Oh, that looks so good. There's another one, snow. And then there's the one with the dandelions. Now here this might be story mode thing. I don't know. Everything looks so cinematic. This guy is just decked out in medals and he's got a sweet hat. And I guess this is a knife? I can't really tell. Let's slow this down. But I'm pretty sure that this is a knife that she or he is throwing. Yeah. So it's just a backwards knife. Maybe we'll have throwing knives. That would be sick. That would be pretty awesome. Maybe it's too Call of Duty for some people, but a little medic there. And then the big reveal. It's not even really a reveal. It's just kind of a teaser. So this is the Battle Royale teaser. And when I first started watching this, it didn't click for me because Battlefield and Battle Royale aren't really, you know, when you hear one, you don't think of the other. But when I saw the circle, I was like, wow, that's kind of too perfect of a circle, and it still didn't click with me. But we see that we do have tanks in the Battle Royale mode, which I know was concerning to a few people. I'll be interested. Look at that. Just devastates everything. People jumping off rooftops and stuff. And that is pretty much it. So, again, it is going to be super cool. This is a great trailer. I think they really, I think they took a beating with their last, with the first trailer. People did not like it at all, and so far the last 2 trailers that they've released have just been absolutely fantastic, and it just gets me even more hyped. I was starting to lose the hype. They need to keep coming out with these trailers well, I guess what's next month? Next month is September, so we'll probably be getting an open beta then. But then October is going to be the release month, obviously. So September comes around, we'll get that open beta, continue that hype, get that hype going still. Maybe they don't need to release a trailer. Maybe a War Stories trailer. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, there's a lot in here that just gets me super excited. I love the street battles, just the dirty grit of the fighting in the streets, and then there's of course this map where it's super open, it looks like, and even the desert map looked kind of open from what I could tell. But I think there's going to be more that you can do in this version of Battlefield than previous, obviously. So I'm excited. I'm really excited, and I love these trailers. Hope they keep them coming. Let me know what you think. I got a couple of Battlefield 1 videos in the works, so just be patient with me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.